Way Out is brought to you by L&M. L&M unlocks a new world of fresh, smoking pleasure every time you light up. And now, our host, Roald Dahl.
How are you? I had a letter this week from a Mrs. M. in Topeka, Kansas, and it simply said, "Dear Sir, how do I get rid of him? Please help me. He never watches television, so you can say it out loud if you want to. I enclose $50. Thank you for the money, Mrs. M, and this is what you do. Go out to a restaurant and order 6 oysters. Eat 5 of them and slip the last one into your handkerchief and take it home. Then bury it secretly in the soil of a potted plant in your living room. Got that? 24 hours later, go out to a fish market and buy a dozen oysters on the half shell and bring them home as a special supper treat for him and you. Then dig up the one that was buried and squeeze 1 drop of its juice, just 1 drop, mind you, onto each of the 6 oysters that you are serving to him. That's all. It's deadly, I promise you. And the beauty of this particular recipe is that after he's gone, you can collect a packet of dough by suing the fish shop for selling you a bad oyster. Our play tonight is about a woman who unfortunately did not know this simple little remedy, and it's called The Overnight Case by Nicholas Pryor. This one is Way, Way Out.
Start fresh with L&M. Stay fresh with L&M. Unlock a whole new world of fresh smoking pleasure. Start fresh, stay fresh with L&M.
The touch of a light to an L&M. You unlock a whole new world of fresh smoking pleasure. Do away with dried out taste for good. The secret, Flavor Seal. L&M's special way of moisturizing tobacco to seal in natural tobacco freshness and flavor. L&M burns slower, smokes cooler. And L&M's modern miracle tip means you get the cleanest, freshest taste possible.
Unlock a whole new world of fresh smoking pleasure. Start fresh, stay fresh with L&M.
Fresh tasting, best tasting L&M in pack or box.
No, I can't. I can't. No, I won't. It's a dream. A dream. No, I can't. Let me go. It's a dream. A horrible dream. Honey, please wake up. Paul, please wake up. Something awful's happened.
What?
I've had another one of those dreams. One of those awful dreams. Please, Paul, wake up. The suitcase.
What suitcase?
I think it's here, the suitcase I dream about. Paul, please. Wake up. I think it's here across the room.
What is it, Don?
Please, wake up.
Oh, what's happening?
You're not Paul.
What's the matter, darling?
Oh.
What is it? Huh?
Oh, don't.
What's the
Don't
matter?
come near me. Don't touch me. Ow! The dream isn't over. It isn't over.
What is it, darling? Norma.
Stop. Make it stop.
Make what stop?
Stop. The dream won't end.
Oh, come here, darling.
Wake me
Please,
up.
please.
Wake
Now,
me
darling,
up.
darling.
Wake me up.
Shush, baby. Baby, shush. Shush, you're up. You're up. You had a dream, but it's over with. Now you're up.
Where am I? Why'd you take me here?
Honey, you're home. Norma, you just had another one of those dreams, that's all.
My name's not Norma.
Please, darling, you're home. It's me. It's Bill. Now, Norma, come on, please.
Call me Norma. My name's not Norma. I've never seen you before in my life. Who are you?
Now, just cut it out, will you, please? This is our apartment. I'm Bill Clayton, your husband. Remember me? Look at the time. It's 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. Now, stop it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, darling. Just been so many of these dreams. It's been rough on the both of us. I'll make you some coffee. You'll feel better. I'll get your pills.
Still happening. I'm not awake at all. It's still a dream. Or else I'm losing my mind. I must be losing my mind.
Dr. Sandham's going to find out why you've been having these dreams, honey. And you're going to be all right. Here, you take one of these pills. You'll be fine. Here, wait. Come here. Come here.
Let me go.
You
Let
can't
me
go
go.
anywhere.
Let me go.
No, please. Please, try to wake up, honey.
I do try, but it's always like this.
Like what? Come here. Like what? Sit down now. Take it easy. Now, just tell me what's the matter.
I had this horrible dream with all these people, and they won't let me go. And then I wake up here, and I don't know where. I don't know how I got here, and I don't know you. It's always the same, always a different place, always strangers.
Look, darling, it's the same dream you've had before. Now you're awake. It's all over with. I'll get your pill.
You always call me Norma or Phyllis or Carol, but that's not me. Where am I? Paul? 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 Paul?
Who?
Where's Paul? What have you done with him?
What are you talking about?
Paul, my husband, Paul.
Please, Norma, don't do this to me. Now, please,
All
try to
right,
help me.
all
Take
right,
the pill.
he'll pay you.
Just take the pill,
I
darling.
don't know
That's
why
all.
he let you take me, but he'll pay you to get me back.
Let's take
He
the
has
pill,
a very
sweetheart,
successful practice. He'll pay you anything you want. Now, just please take me there.
Darling, take the pill, that's all. Norma, it's never been as bad as this. Now, you've got to snap out of it. It's almost dead. What are you doing?
Always wake up before I finish packing the suitcase. I'll finish packing the suitcase, and then I'll wake up.
Norma.
Didn't work. Didn't work.
Darling, what didn't work?
I thought the dream would stop. I tried to make it stop. I tried to make it stop.
Darling, you're not making any sense. Now, look, I'll call Dr. Sandham. Maybe we can go over there together. Maybe he can come here. Now, look, I'm going to make some coffee to make you feel better. Norma, I won't leave you long. Any longer than it's necessary. Norma.
You say this nightmare was worse than the others?
Well, Doc, it's just like I told you over the phone. She didn't recognize me when she woke up, but she didn't even know where she was. Now, this has happened before in other dreams, but this time, she didn't even come out of it.
I see. Miss Wickford, will you call Mr. Elliott and tell him I'll have to postpone his hour? If you try him right away, he may not have left yet. Oh, and could we have some coffee, please? Ah, well, as soon as they open. Thank you. We'll have to wait for coffee until they open up downstairs.
Doctor, what's happening to her?
There's no need to whisper. The sedative will last a little while longer. Though she may be able to hear us faintly, she's not fully conscious yet.
Well, how much longer can this go on?
She's reached a turning point, but until I've talked to her, I can't say.
You know, this time, the only way I could get her to come down here was to tell her that I was taking her back to her husband.
I may have to go along with that when she wakes up.
Is she going to be all right?
Well, at this point, Mr. Clayton, I hope that the three of us will be all right.
What do you mean, the three of us?
You and I. We're in her dream, you know.
Now, wait a minute.
No, please. Don't be alarmed. I only mean that evidently now you and I are a part of her recurrent nightmare. So, when she wakes up, she may behave toward you or me as if she were still dreaming.
Well, that's exactly what she did this morning.
What she may do now. While she's here unconscious, she may be dreaming the nightmare that's haunting her. You see, the things that one doesn't dream bring very often strong and real feelings of guilt. Perhaps what she wants unconsciously is not to wake up. We should know very soon. If you could wait outside. Just make yourself comfortable here. Miss Wickford, we could all use that coffee as soon as possible. I didn't sleep very well myself last night.
Paul, where are you?
I'm here. It's all right.
Oh,
I'm
Paul.
here. No. Take it easy. It's all right. You just had a little nap.
Oh,
How do you feel?
oh my head. I feel as if I've been out for a week. What time is it?
8:30. I did give you more than usual, but you still only slept for a few minutes.
Oh, that feels so good. Oh, I had a horrible dream. Did I say anything?
No.
You smell good.
No. Now, come.
Oh, don't go
No.
away.
I want you to get down to the business that we're at.
Oh,
The point of doing.
business, you man. I never should have married a doctor.
Was that part of your dream?
What?
No, don't look at me. Concentrate on the dream. Were you married to me in the dream you just had?
It was all a dream. Yes. Except...
Except what?
Well, this time there seemed to be more than one dream. It started out like all the others. You were asleep, and I got up and got the suitcase.
The same as before? The same one?
Yes. Same wretched little overnight case. And that was just like all the other dreams. I woke up in this strange room. I didn't know how I'd gotten there. And this strange man was there. And he said that he was married to me. And I didn't know who he was. And he kept calling me Norma. What?
Yes. What is it? What are you thinking now?
Well, time, I just remembered the dream went on somehow. And something awful happened with the suitcase.
What happened?
Well,
What happened this time?
well, I never finished packing it before I wake up, and this time I finished it, and it frightened me.
Why?
Well, you know how sometimes you'll dream that you're falling through space, and you always wake up before you hit the ground? But they say if you dream that you hit the ground, something awful will happen. I mean that you'll die, or something horrible will happen. Well, this time I finished packing the suitcase, and I had this horrible feeling that the dream wouldn't ever end. And it didn't end until I woke up just a few minutes ago, right here. Isn't that silly?
Do you remember something more about the dream?
I don't want to dream anymore.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I said I want to stop now.
Stop what?
The dream. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's over now.
No, it isn't. Not yet.
Start fresh with L&M. Stay fresh with L&M. Unlock a whole new world of fresh smoking pleasure. Start fresh, stay fresh with L&M.
That's all it takes. An L&M, a light, and you unlock a new world of fresh smoking pleasure. You do away with dried out taste for good. The secret, Flavor Seal. L&M's special way of moisturizing tobacco to seal in natural tobacco freshness and flavor. L&M burns slower, smokes cooler. So try fresh tasting, best tasting L&M with a modern miracle tip.
Unlock a whole new world of fresh smoking pleasure. Start fresh, stay fresh with L&M.
Pack or box.
You're not making any sense.
That's what he said. You sound just like him. I have this horrible feeling that if I turn around right now, I'll see him here. Somehow you'll be him. But that would mean I'm still dreaming.
Do I look like him? Perhaps that's part of your dream. It's possible for you.
What's wrong? Is anything the matter? What's wrong? Is anything the matter? Is anything the matter?
Oh, please, help me. I turned around and he was there.
Please, calm down.
He's after me. Call the police. Please, help me.
Who's after you?
That man.
What man?
Inside.
There's no man in there.
I just saw him.
Miss, there's no man in there. Now, please, control yourself. Just calm down. Now, I promise you there's no one in there. I put you in there so you could rest until the doctor gets here. And you know what I think? I think you fell asleep and had a dream. I'll prove it to you. Look. Look. There. You see? You probably had a dream.
A dream?
Of course. Hasn't that ever happened to you before? I mean, a dream can seem very real.
Good morning, Miss Wickford.
I've been trying to
Oh,
reach
What's the matter?
Oh, where did you go? I woke up and he was there. I turned
What's happened
around.
here? What's the matter, Miss Wickford?
He was sitting right in your chair.
No.
She says it was a dream, but it wasn't.
No, wait a minute.
It
Calm down,
wasn't.
calm down. Take it easy. Everything's going to be all right. Take it easy. You're all right. Now, just come here. Come on, that's it. Now, you just sit down here. Sit down here, and we'll find out all about this. And we'll take care of you.
Oh, Paul, I've been so frightened.
Well, now, don't be frightened. You just calm down. Nobody's going to hurt you. You just hang on to me. What happened?
I don't know. She was waiting for me when I came to open up the office. She was in pretty bad shape, so I gave her something to calm her down and put her on the couch. I've been telephoning you ever since. I think she must have fallen asleep in there and had a nightmare. I couldn't get a word of sense out of her.
How are you feeling now? Better?
Better. Now that you're here, where'd you go?
I'm here now. And we're going to straighten this all out. Now, first, miss, you're going to have to help us. What's your name? Did you get her name?
Doctor, don't you know her? I never dreamed.
Ridiculous. Of course. He knows me, Paul. It's me.
I'm sorry, miss. I've never seen you before in my life.
Oh, it's me, Paul. You're walking. Don't do this to me.
Don't be alarmed.
How did she know you? She's never been here
Well,
before.
she may have seen you.
Stop that! I have been here before.
Not until this morning, not until half an hour ago.
It's all a dream. Who am I? Where am I?
Dr. Sandham, shall I call an ambulance?
Oh, no. I think I know what's happened here. I had a call very early this morning. Telephone call. Man woke me up to tell me his wife was having nightmares. He wanted me to have a look at her. Said he'd been recommended. I'd been recommended to him by Tom Elliott.
You think she's the one?
I don't know. He said he was going to come with her. See if you can get a hold of Mr. Elliott, will you?
He has the first appointment today.
Well, if you try him right away, you may be able to reach him. And could we have some coffee, please?
I buzzed downstairs for Bill. What'll I tell him?
Oh, tell him to stay close by in case there's any trouble.
Honey, you awake?
Yes. I'm awake.
Sleep well?
Did I sleep? Well,
What's the joke?
this awful dream.
Can't hear you.
I said I had this awful dream.
Oh, bad dream, huh?
Oh, terrible, frightening. I'm still frightened.
What happened?
I don't even want to think about it. I kept waking up. I wasn't really awake. And then in the beginning, there's this doctor, and I thought I was married to him, but he didn't even know me. And then there's this other man, and he thought he was married to me, and I didn't even know him. And then he turned out to be a policeman. Yes, wow, might be funny, but you should have been there.
Now that you're awake, how about some coffee, huh?
Okay. Good morning, dear.
Morning.
How do you want your eggs?
Come again?
I said, how do you want your... How do you want your eggs?
Just coffee, don't. You know, I never eat breakfast. What's the matter with you? Honey? What's wrong? What happened? What's the matter with you? Honey, what are you looking for? What's the matter? You're not making sense.
Oh, no.
Francis!
I'm never going to be awake again.
Francis, wake up!
I'm never going to be awake.
Wake up, Francis! Francis, do you hear me? Wake up, please! Wake up! Please, wake up!
I'm told that during the last half hour, the studio has been flooded with calls from women wanting to know where they can buy oysters out of season. I'm afraid they can't. But don't lose heart, you girls. I shall have other recipes for you in due course, all equally efficacious. And there'll be another play next week at the same time. Good night, and sleep well.
This is Rod Serling, your guide for a unique odyssey in the Twilight Zone. Next on most of these stations.
Hairstyles by Ernest Adler. This program was pre-recorded. Paul Tremaine speaking. Way Out is brought to you by L&M. L&M unlocks a new world of fresh, smoking pleasure every time you light up.
A little cash goes a long way when you make regular investments in United States savings bonds.